Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Leanne, and right now you're looking at Save Up, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about that in a few minutes. But first, I want to share with you basically 3 tips related to money, and they're all very different tips. And I learned them from my coaching community, Tug, which I've told you about in the past, and I can provide you a link to learn more about it as well. Anyway, the first tip that I want to share with you is called $1,000,000 ideas. And very often when we're dealing with money, we think about, how do I save $10 here, $10 there? We end up going shopping with 1,000,000 coupons and trying to skimp here and there. And that's fine. But you should spend time every day coming up with $1,000,000 ideas. And what does that look like? Well, it looks like setting 5, 10, maybe even 20 minutes to sit down and brainstorm ideas that could potentially create $1,000,000. And when you start thinking at that level, things start moving. So that's tip number 1, $1,000,000 ideas. The second tip is, if you'd like to change your financial thermostat, think about the beliefs that millionaires have and think about the beliefs that billionaires have, because they're very different from people who are, let's say, on welfare, right? Very different set of beliefs. Well, today I have for you 5 beliefs from, I believe this is from, what is that magazine? The name escaped me, but I heard this on my coaching call, which is why I actually don't have the magazine in front of me. But I'll share this, and then and you can probably figure out what magazine this is, or if not, I apologize. Anyway, the 5 beliefs of billionaires. Number 1, entrepreneurism. Okay, basically being self-made. Number 2, and this is kind of surprising, frugality. Watching the bottom line, living within your means, being frugal. Not only living within your means, but actually being frugal. Okay, that one's actually surprising to me. The third one is vision, seeing what the world is going to be like in the future and how you can capitalize on it. Okay, so interesting, kind of like $1,000,000 ideas. I guess those are $1,000,000,000 ideas. Next one is risk taking, willing to take a leap of faith in pursuit of success. And finally, number 5 is patience. Basically, pounce when the moment is right, but sometimes it takes a while for a good idea to pay off. And an example they give is Amazon. The creator of Amazon actually took 7 years to turn it profitable, which was back, I think, in 2001. So it's that whole idea of having a vision, taking a risk, being patient with it, being an entrepreneur. And the surprising one for me, again, is frugality. And these are habits or rules or guidelines, and they're a bigger vision that you can put into play. So what's the third tip? Well, it's this website called Save Up. And I found out about this just earlier today, and I love it. I love it, and I highly recommend it if you're trying to save up for anything, regardless of the amount or the reason, or if you're trying to pay off debt, whatever it is. You can add all your accounts in here, and I've actually added all my accounts, so I won't click on that and show you everything. And it keeps track of your accounts. It looks at when you put money in savings. It looks at when you pay off debt. They've got webinars that teach you different things, which I'll click on in a second. And they have different prizes, which allow you to, it's kind of fun. They're like little lottery prizes that you can play for. So here's an example of some of the webinars they have. These are free webinars, at least that's what I've seen so far. And these are just different things that you might want to focus on, like getting out of credit card debt, looking at retirement, looking at investments, or setting goals. And I haven't watched these yet, so I can't recommend them in that way, but I mean, they're free. You can't go wrong, right? And let me go back to the home page and see, they have, you can watch things for credits, and you win credits by adding your accounts. You win credits by playing games. You win credits for doing things that are good for your money. And they've got different prizes: a trip to New York, a year of Netflix, a super jackpot for $2 million. And there's a ton of prizes. I mean, I'll just scroll through these. Some of these are instant prizes. Some of these take time to receive. There's just like the lottery, I think, takes time. Some of them, if they say instant, they're instant things. And it's just really fun, and it's a cool way to manage your money. And I don't know if you've noticed the trend lately to really turn everything into a game. And it's interesting because the course that I took about creating freedom, the ALFC2, and I'll put a link for you for that as well. I have like a million links in this blog post because, you know, I'm just talking about a million different things that I love. Anyway, part of the discussion on that, one of the last things that we worked on was turning life into a game. And that's what I'm working on with Tug, which is the ultimate game of life. It's turning life into a game, making life fun, getting healthy, getting happy, and getting wealthy by turning everything into a game. And if you want to learn more about that, what I'll do is I'll embed a TED Talk from I forgot her first name. I think it's McGonigal. Let me look it up real quick. Jane McGonigal, yeah. So I'll embed that in the blog post because she talks about gaming and how it can help society. And she's got some really cool ideas. So anyway, just wanted to share those 3 tips with you. Check out the links that I have below. Check out the TED video and let me know your thoughts. Leave a comment here, or if you got this through email, then reply back and let me know what you think. All right, love you guys. I'll see you in tomorrow's video.